A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, December 8th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Saying American colleges and universities have a moral obligation to provide educational opportunities for Afghan student refugees, Bard College President Dr. Leon Botstein announced yesterday that the Annandale-on-Hudson School will provide tuition-free education to 100 students. In a joint news conference with White House Coordinator for Operation Allies Welcome, Jack Markle, and Governor Kathy Hochul, Botstein said he hopes other institutions of higher education will follow suit.
We have to maintain America's prominence as a safe haven for people who seek to continue to exercise the freedom of thought, the pursuit of science, the basic substance of democracy. And the universities and colleges have to take a lead position, and we're proud that we have done so.
Governor Hochul, meanwhile, announced the state is committing $2 million for Afghan refugee settlement opportunities. The Kingston Common Council last evening approved the city's 2022 budget of $46.7 million, but not before lawmakers debated the rationale for raises for management confidential employees. Majority Leader Reynolds Scott Childress was seriously conflicted, his words, as to how those raises were calculated. Alderman Patrick O'Reilly also took issue with them.
This part, where we're talking about the management confidential, is confusing. I don't understand it. I don't understand why some people are getting raises and some people aren't. There's been no real clarification on that for us.
The Common Council also voted to give Mayor Stephen Noble a $10,000 a year raise, bringing his salary to $90,000. Orange County's nursing home, Valley View, is facing the same issue of staffing shortages as private sector nursing homes around the region, so the county is poised to offer sign-on bonuses to attract new staff. County Human Resources Commissioner Steve Gross says Valley View has dozens of unfilled clinical positions that need to be filled.
Government is really a long game when it comes to employment. You're going to make more money the longer you stay here. You're going to get a pension. You're going to get good health insurance. But we're fighting against right now the entry-level salaries, and you're fighting for the same employees.
The committee did, however, reject a proposal to offer hazard pay for Valley View employees. More news in a moment. The first case of the COVID-19 Omicron variant has been confirmed in the Hudson Valley, with a 13-year-old Westchester County resident testing positive, County Executive George Latimer said last night. He said he's concerned about the discovery and they're closely monitoring the situation. He said with the new variant circulating, the best way to protect families and ourselves is by being vaccinated and by getting a booster shot if you're eligible. A southbound Metro North passenger train that departed from Poughkeepsie at 12:40 yesterday afternoon struck and killed a male pedestrian trespasser at the Beacon station, an MTA spokesman said. The incident occurred around 1 p.m. As the train was headed toward Grand Central Terminal, the train was delayed in Beacon for 45 minutes until another train arrived and passengers transferred for the remainder of the trip to New York City. A 24-year-old Newburgh man has been indicted on a charge of attempted murder in connection with the shooting of a man in the middle of the day on William Street in the city of Newburgh on September 8th. The man Laval Stackhouse was shooting at, 21-year-old Joshua Hendrick, also of Newburgh, was also indicted on a charge of attempted murder. It's alleged that Stackhouse approached Hendrick on the street, pulled a gun and fired at Hendrick, striking him in the torso and leg. Hendrick then pulled out a gun and returned fire at Stackhouse as Stackhouse ran down the street. Another individual was shot in the shoulder during the incident. The entire incident was captured on video. Both men are in the Orange County Jail now on high bail. Orange County Executive Stephen Newhouse and Health Commissioner Dr. Irina Gelman are reminding residents that it's not too late to get a flu shot. The flu vaccine is recommended for anyone over 6 months of age. For the 2021-22 flu season, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends any licensed age-appropriate influenza vaccine. The CDC highlights that the COVID-19 vaccine may be administered at the same time as other vaccines, including the flu vaccine. CDC data states that the flu vaccine continues to provide protection against all flu viruses and can reduce the severity of symptoms for those who do get the flu. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.